checked in for Spates. Aldridge comes in for Anderson. Leonard, he's checked in for Green. And Mr. Moves subbed in for Gary Neal. Finley in at shooting guard. Aldridge out there with McGarry. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Parks in at the 1 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Burke following the miss by Freak. And he starts out with the miss in this one.
Man, that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Aldridge, the pass to McGarry. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. McGarry's got his first points in this one. Sullinger, the screen. Favors, dishes to Henderson. Pass to Burks. He kicks it to Favors. Just 4 to shoot. Tries to snap the cold streak. Burks' shot is good.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Leonard against Henderson. Uncovered. And Finley gets it to go. Mr. Moves got 12 points in the game.
Boy, they're getting into a real groove from inside the three-point line, knocking down those mid-range jump shots.
8 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now. He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Sullinger, the screen. It's Henderson on the wing. The shot. And it comes off the front of the rim. San Antonio leading back.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. It's stolen by Sullinger. Now, here's Burke. He's guarded by Finley. And Sullinger kicks to Burks. Anderson, no one around him. Cans the shot with nobody near him. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Henderson against Leonard. San Antonio making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Utah also making some changes. Dante Exum comes in for Burks. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Trey Burke. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. Baseline J on the way. Finley can't get it to go.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
The Jazz shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Spurs lead by 6. Live from the AT&T.
Here we go, San Antonio.
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again. I like the way we're valuing the basketball. Keeping those turnovers down has really helped us throughout the first 2 quarters. We showed some good upside with our offense.
Here we go, San Antonio, please.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. Freak really making a difference here.
Yeah, how about that first half? He's already scored more points than he averages on the season.
Yeah, he's on pace for a monster game. It's too bad he can't score like this every night.
So on the floor for Utah, Exum and Burks, their backcourt. Favors is out there with Anderson, and it's Sullinger in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder was just a man on a mission. He dropped in 24 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. This game might have acted as a coming-out party for him in the NBA, a truly dominating performance. Let's see, Kevin.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, he made play after play in that game.
Let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
San Antonio leading by 6. Parker outside. Here's Finley. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Jazz shooting well. They're at 45%. Burks' shot is good.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Here's Finley. The rebound by the Jazz. Last time they met was in Utah.
Yeah, and last... timeout, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
And Greg, the foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
Exum kicks to Anderson, shoots from the baseline. Oh, and he misses the dunk. San Antonio leading by 4. Parker with it. Now defended by Exum. It's Parker with the drive. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Passes it to Sullinger, missing.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Felton can't get it to go.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Outside Leonard. He feeds it to Aldridge. Shot from 12. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket. They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
The energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and giving as good as they get on the inside. No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
To the middle. Rebound San Antonio. Parker's got his third rebound tonight.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs dance team.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Spates checked in for Mitch McGarry. Kyle Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Green, he's checked in for Mr. Moves for the Jazz. Dante Exum comes in for Jared Sullinger. And it's Burke in for Derek Favors. The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. McGarry out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Finley in at the 3 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Just 5 on the clock. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Mr. Moves got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs. Felton kicks to Burke. It's stolen by Green. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody down. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Burke, and Derek Favors subbed in for Raymond Felton. Favors with the screen, just 4 to shoot. The offensive rebound, and the layup's good off the glass.
And really an alert play on the glass there to get that second chance opportunity. He's having one of those games that we've really grown accustomed to seeing him put forth.
Finley, and too long on the shot. Jazz trail by 10. Kicks to Hood. Off target with his three. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. The rebound by the Jazz. Favors has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Favors with a screen on Green. Sullinger left side. The rebound by McGarry.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he sinks the second.
Just a fantastic game for Green. He has 8 points and 2 steals. Whether it's making a tough pass or coming up with the steal, he's been able to do it.
You're right on with that. He's had a great feel, really, for his teammates as well as the opponent.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the champ.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Here's Aldridge. Cans it from short range. And the Spurs lead by 11.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Here's Sullinger, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 9 assists now tonight. San Antonio leading by 9. Here's Finley. Fires from the corner. Derek Favors with the rebound. Favors has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that one's good. 16 points for Jared Sullinger.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
It's off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Leonard, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Finley. Puts it up off the inbound. Sullinger with the rebound. Sullinger's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Sullinger the screen. Exum passes to Favors. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Henderson. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He challenged this group to really go for it, saying, now's the time when winners take control. Now let's go out there and take it to them. Guys, a nice pep talk. We'll see if he got him going.
And thank you, Doris. Pass to Finley. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Both free throws good from Finley. Jazz have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Here's Hood, and that comes off the assist by Exum.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Stick it to lunch.
And stolen by Hood. The dish to Exum. And the three off target. Clark, they're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, they certainly are. I mean, if they just play smart right here, Kevin, this game's pretty much over.
Probably impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, far too much work left to be done and not nearly enough time to get it done in.
Feeds it to Hood. It's money from deep.
For three.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. Gets the first, that increases their lead to 6.
Kawhi Leonard.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. Probably a little closer than they...
Men amongst boys tonight.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard. He put his team on his back and carried them as we've seen him do before. Put it net. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the...
Look towards the light. Yo, what is that? It's a supernova. Nah, man, that's a black hole. Yo, it's I leap in the
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers as they play against the San Antonio Spurs. So for the Spurs, their last game, a win against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. A terrific underdog win in that last game. They're feeling good, looking to keep it up tonight. Oh, and what a treat tonight. A battle royal between two powerhouses. This is the kind of marquee matchup that always seems to get the fans excited. Shaq, what are we in for tonight?
You know what, Ernie? When you're a great team, you want to establish your dominance over other great teams. This makes the matchup competitive. I want to see some elbows thrown, some flair.
We have the Clippers as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at the Spurs. They've been playing very well lately. It's been 4 wins for them in their last 5 games.
All of their recent games have been high-energy, high-quality effort. I mean, they've been playing with a lot of emotion, but they've channeled it in the right way, and they're still playing with a lot of discipline as well.
Fun to watch, guys, really. Just playing hard, but also under control. So that effort and execution that you talked about, coupled with the teamwork every time they take the floor.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Griffin is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. Now here's Parker, following the shot by Chris Paul. Pass to Finley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Mr. Moves got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Paul kicks to Griffin. They set the pick, the feed to Redick. And a miss there on the triple. And San Antonio has possession. It's a 3-point game. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game... wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
He doesn't get the second one. Here we go, 1-on-1. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. San Antonio shooting their first free throws here for the night.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And stolen by Aldridge. In transition, here come the Spurs. Pass to Finley. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. 4-on-3 break. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Griffin. Paul's got his first 2 points of the night. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Aldridge kicks to Leonard. Pass to Finley. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. On defense, the Spurs. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Their last game against this squad, they won out thanks to some big contributions from the bench.
A total team effort, and I think the starters enjoyed a chance to be able to step back and relax and enjoy how the bench played.
Here's Finley. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Utah. Knocked loose. Now here's Redick. There's the dish to Ingles. Feeds to Paul. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Parker kicks to Leonard. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Ingles passes to Griffin. And it's all evened up.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The wide open look here for Aldridge. On the mark with the 15-footer.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Redick with it, picked up by Aldridge. Back to Paul. Dishes to Cantor. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And the basket by Ingles.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
Here's Finley. Rebound by the Clippers. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys, and they have no nobody to blame but themselves.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trail Blazers as they go up against the Charlotte Hornets. And for Charlotte, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Well, Charlotte has seen some players come and go over the last couple of years. When you look at this composition of this Hornets team, Shaq, which player do you think is most vital to their success?
Well, Al Jefferson, a.k.a. Baby Fundamentals, is their leader on the floor, on and off the court. From a pure numbers standpoint, Ernie, he's the guy giving the team the highest offensive production.
Hey, don't forget about Kemba Walker, man. And we forget about him when we talk about handles in the NBA. He's in the top 5. He's not 1, 2, or 3, but he's in the top
10,
5.
not top 5.
He's in the
Cut
top
it
5 of handles in the NBA. Kemba Walker gets it done.
Dikembe Mutombo has better handles than Kemba
Oh,
Walker.
you're tripping, man.
I do, Kenny. Trust me, I do.
You're tripping. Another Dikembe Mutombo sighting.
It's time for Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. Here in Portland, we have an interconference matchup with the Blazers looking to create some cheers for this home crowd.
Get a nice clean game, huh?
Tip-off goes to Charlotte. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Kidd, Gilchrist, and Williams are at the forward spots. Batum is out there with Kemba Walker, and it's Zeller in at the 5.
And guys, you know, last year Marvin Williams signed a big contract, and he did not follow that up with big production. In fact, he tied a career low in terms of his field goal percentage at only 42, and not exactly what the Hornets were expecting from their new stretch 4.
Back to Walker. That 3 off the mark. On defense, Charlotte. Harkless with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. Plumlee sets the pick for Lillard. To the paint, off the screen. Here's Aminu, banked in off the glass.
And they get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward. It doesn't always work out that way, but better to start fast than not.
Well, the thing about Marvin Williams, you know, we know he doesn't create for others. He doesn't generate a lot of blocks or steals. But, you know, the one thing he does, he can hit the boards, he rebounds well, and he's got a pretty good shot from outside.
Yeah, and last season he didn't have any big numbers, but the ones that were at least respectable were in the areas you just mentioned, rebounding and three-point shooting, Kevin.
Now, here's Batum, following the miss by Kemba Walker. And Batum kicks to Zeller. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly was a breakdown.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Steve Clifford gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said we've been playing some of our best basketball on offense of late and continued not a lot of mistakes, guys going to where they should be, setting good solid screens. Really, I can't ask for much more from them on the offensive end. Obviously, something he hopes can keep going here.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the information. I think, guys, it's not the first time that shooting has been a focus for this team.
Not at all. I mean, a lot of their offensive philosophy really centers around their ability to create and take good shots.
And, of course, that's something that a lot of teams would benefit from, guys. I mean, they're looking to play a very cerebral and disciplined game today.
Here's Leonard, following the score by Damian Lillard. 5 on the clock. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
They set the screen. And stolen by Lillard. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. And laid in to finish the break. Lillard's got 6 points.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Screen by Jefferson. Lynn kicks to Jefferson. Kaminsky dishes to Kid Gilchrist. 4 on the shot clock. The 11-footer. And again, the Hornets missing. Crab kicks to Davis. Here's Leonard. And he misses his first shot. And so the first quarter is in the books. Trailblazers lead by 6. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
And so here's Portland. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Williams down low with Jefferson. Kemba Walker is out there with Batum. And it's Lee in at the small forward position. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Hornets. Now here's McCollum, guarded by Walker. Teardrop shot. McCollum, no good. Well, guys, no secret that Al Jefferson has never been known for his defense. Clark, mostly viewed as an offensive player.
Yeah, he really is strong down in the low post. But last season, Jefferson went out of his way to change that no defense perception of him.
Here's McCollum. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Plumlee with the screen. McCollum with the ball. Working on Walker. And McCollum with the slam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Lee. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Walker the pass to Lamb. At the top of the key, Williams.